Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya29. As you may remember, there was a woman who lost her husband living near Tulsidas, and she decided to burn herself with her husband. In a cleared forest by the bank of the Ganges, they lighted a great funeral pyre. She arranged herself for the occasion in the spirit of one already possessing a husband, and walked gaily along. Just then she walked by the cave of Tulsidas. She came alone in order to make him a namaskar. Tulsidas was repeating the names of God. She bowed prostrate on the ground. He gave her this blessing: "May you have 8 sons." The good woman said to the Bhakta of Vishnu, "My husband has just reached the state of eternal sleep, and I am on the way to accompany him, abandoning all that is dear and my own. You have given me this blessing that I should become the fortunate mother of 8 sons and be endowed with a husband. That word of yours will prove true. And yet, I have my doubts." He said, "I spoke without knowing your condition, but Ram will make it true." When the good woman heard him say this, she bowed before him. When she went near the corpse, she found her husband sitting up. This gave great joy to all, and all cried out, "Victory, victory!" She took her husband by the hand, and leading him to the hermitage, there she again made to Tulsidas loving obeisance. All the inhabitants of Benares sang the praise of Tulsidas. They exclaimed, "Blessed is this Vaishnava. He is a complete savior for us dull-minded people. He caused a stone bull to eat food, and by his word of blessing brought a corpse to life. Then someone went and carried the news to the king. Akbar sends for Tulsidas to test him. King Akbar was at Delhi, where somebody informed him. He then made an attempt to see the miracle. He called his wise ministers and informed them of his thoughts. He said, "I want you to bring about a meeting with the Vaishnava Tulsidas. I wish you to send a messenger who is exceedingly learned in the knowledge of Brahma, who is a remarkably clever speaker, and who will incline Tulsidas's mind to come here. Take a palanquin and carriage and bring him here, quickly. I wish to see for myself what I have heard by my ear." The minister said to him, "Your command is my authority." He took some wise and clever speakers, along with some of his army, and arrived at Benares. Coming to the hermitage of Tulsidas, they remained there that day. The news was conveyed to him that the king had called him. They said, "The king has heard of you as a most extraordinary, God-loving Vaishnava Bhakta. The king has sent us because of his desire to see you." Hearing this request, Tulsidas thought to himself, "I must turn all the inhabitants of that country to repeating God's name. If the noble Vaishnavas are free from selfish desire, why should they wander from country to country? Because it is truly Hari's command that they should save people. Evil and ignorant people are surrounded by darkness. In order to save them, good people wander about. The king, as we have seen, has sent a messenger, and everyone has heard the news. Tulsidas, the God-loving Bhakta, at once started. Enthusiastically repeating the names of Hari, he quickly arrived in Delhi. The king came forward and fell at his feet. The king then seated Tulsidas on his throne and whispered a command to his servants not to allow him to return. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope hope you come again.